Disney, we really need to talk. We need to talk about the outstanding and devastating timeline that led to this colossal flop that you released called The Marvels. Because your film, it was billed as a goofy superhero extravaganza, and it stumbled its way into the record books in not a great way. It notched a significant place in MCU history, and clearly not for the right reasons. Investors, you should probably pay attention also because, well, they're losing you money, and probably even more money in the future. Here we go. So, from the very start, The Marvels etched its name into the annals of the box office lows, managing to only generate $197 million globally since its November release to, well, this time of this recording. And it seems like they've given up about 4 weeks in, and this film is done with its theatrical run. That's terribly embarrassing, but it's kind of beside the point. We just need to put this in perspective because this was officially hailed as the MCU's lowest grossing film, seizing this rather unwelcome title from the disappointing The Incredible Hulk from way back when, which at least grossed $264 million back in 2008, and that's not even adjusting for inflation. It would be even more demonstrable if it was. Now, this abject failure didn't come unaccompanied, unfortunately. Sporting a paltry $80 million domestically, The Marvels failed to actually achieve that $100 million milestone. It's lagging behind by a staggering $50 million of that same Hulk movie that I just talked about, which actually pulled in $134 million domestically in 2008, not adjusted for inflation. That's going to be a theme here. Now, falling ever deeper into the abyss of records for this particular film, it set a whole lot of them. A grim record was scripted for the worst ever MCU opening, as I keep mentioning, with that $47 million that they earned for the opening release, and that trailed behind again the terrible Hulk movie, which had $55.4 million opening, and that would be roughly about $71.8 million in today's currency. Wow. Now, that wasn't just the opening weekend. Like a giant roller coaster, you need to brace yourselves. There's a big drop here. Because The Marvels shattered records by experiencing the most substantial second-week decline in MCU history, a jaw-dropping 78% fall in ticket sales. And this is even more telling because of how little money they made the opening weekend. And the film was just terribly front-loaded, as most of these projects are now, and that should be flashing a danger sign for all future Disney offerings. Not just for Marvel, but for every one of their studios. And here's the pinnacle of this downfall, okay? The film's $274 million budget is looming large over here. At least that's the money we know about now. That's surpassing the global earnings of the film, a feat that's almost unheard of for the MCU, which is renowned for box office dominance, or at least it used to be. And worse yet, as I mentioned, that's not even the final tally on the budget. There's a decent chance it's $100 million more in budget and 100 to 150 more in ads and print in the promotion of this film. And there was a lot of promotion. So look, I always try to find a silver lining. So let's see if we can summon even the smallest amount of positivity here. The Marvels has proclaimed success for groundbreaking milestones like it's being helmed by Nia DaCosta, the first black woman to direct an MCU film and the fourth woman to direct a film within the franchise. It's a lot, right? Yet these particular records, however groundbreaking, fail to overshadow the real truth here, which is the distressing box office narrative of this film, which I guess I'm a little involved in. I'm a little upset by. I'm kind of angered because we saw this coming. What led to this debacle? Well, the so-called experts would have you believe, and they speculate, that the SAG-AFTRA strike disrupted the promotions, and Disney's overwhelming focus on messaging and quantity rather than quality of Marvel, well, that kind of wraps it all up, right? Well, no, because the overflow of superhero material may have contributed to the audience fatigue, at least that's what some trades are trying to sell, but you couple that with the valid criticism that the film had some messaging and, well, basically no dudes. So honestly, it's hysterical to think that the promotion by some unknowns and a disliked actress would have made any difference. That's ridiculous. It's equally amusing that the complaints about something being labeled as, well, woke or intersectional or neo-Marxist, I mean, Doesn't everybody love that messaging? Isn't that the right direction, everybody? Isn't that the right side of history? Well, maybe not. This is standing itself as a testament to the perils of neglecting quality for quantity. For, well, as Disney's CEO admitted, the pursuit of that quantity and quality diluted all the Marvel content. No kidding, Bob, but it diluted everything else as well. It's also a warning to studios that being so invested in messaging rather than entertainment will result in a massive audience abandonment. And, well, just look at all of the recent stuff Disney's dropped. It's bad. Now, with the Marvel setting an unprecedented box office low, it's time to reconsider the approach that you have right now and bring back the essence of quality storytelling. I just don't know if you're capable anymore, because you certainly don't know who to hire anymore. And of course, these are all just my thoughts. I'm going to solicit you for yours. Let me know what you think about this mess in the comments section down below. And be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's cold and flu season. And until next time, see ya!